So unfortunately, we got washed out today. It's still pouring outside. You can hear it. But so we're going to have our ceremony here, and we'll make sure the flags get raised appropriately. So, so this is the official kickoff of Cape Verdean Week in New Bedford, which is, as we all know, celebrates Cape Verdean culture and its connection to New Bedford. And it's always a fun week. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of memories. Lots of reconnecting. I actually think that the kickoff was on Saturday with the all-male review that I played a part in, and unfortunately, cable TV cameras weren't there to capture the moment. But I think that was the kickoff of the week. But that was a good time too, and so today, what we'll do is run down the week's activities, and we'll go through the flag raising ceremony as though we were outside. So. The place to start is with the singing of the national anthem, and Marlena's here, as she always is on such occasions, to grace us with her beautiful voice. So Marlena Johnson, would you come up and sing the national anthem for us?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Fantastic job as usual. So I would now ask the other beautiful voice in the room, Candida Rose, to come up and sing the Cape Verdean national anthem. Candida? Sorry, you can make a mess here.
Canta, irmão, canta, meu irmão, que a liberdade hino e homem a certeza, com dignidade interessemente no pó da ilha nua, na despenhadeira da vida, esperança é do tamanho de mar que nos abraças, sentinelas de mares e ventos, perseverante entre estrelas e o Atlântico, entoa o cântico de liberdade. Canta, irmão, canta, meu irmão, que a liberdade hino e o homem é a certeza. Obrigado.
Fantastic. Now let me, one other piece of the ceremony I want to go through before we have our speaking program is the raising of the flags. I know Colonel Correa is here, and the honor guard. Oh, they were here. Oh, they're outside. They are doing. Those guys are doing it in the rain. So did they raise the flag?
Correct.
Did they do that? No, well, we owe them a thanks for getting out there in their uniforms in the rain. Let me just say this. This is a real fun part of my job. At other events, at Portuguese events, I like to say that New Bedford is the capital of Portuguese America, and the same applies to our Cape Verdean community. This is the heart. This is the capital of Cape Verdean America. New Bedford is proudly, and has been throughout its history. I mean, going back to the whaling days when the whaling routes passed by the Cape Verde Islands and created that first connection between New Bedford and the islands. We've had a rich Cape Verdean community here in New Bedford that has contributed in so many ways and has had so many achievements over the years. Most of all, in my view, was the contributions of the Cape Verdean community to our nation's armed forces. And gentlemen in the back are certainly a testament to that. And Colonel Correa, in particular, has had a very distinguished military career, and having had that career, he's come back to New Bedford, which is a terrific thing. But this is ceremonies and celebrations, week-long celebrations like this are very important, not just for the Cape Verdean community, but for all of us, whether you're Cape Verdean or not. You know, one might say, well, you know, we should be celebrating the United States and the 4th of July in the United States only. I don't buy that. I believe ceremonies like this make us all the more American, and we can celebrate our cultures and draw connections to the past through language and through music and through food and through shared stories. And yet, at the same time, we're all American. And that makes us stronger as a community. It makes us rely on one another more. It makes us closer together, and there's a lot of strength that comes from that. So it's my pleasure as the mayor to recognize Cape Verdean Week, because it's a special week for the city in particular. The march with a terrific parade right down through the heart of the center of South Central Montes Park area, which has had a rich Cape Verdean rooting since the whaling days, and so it's a big week. It's fun for everybody. I encourage you. We're on cable TV now. I encourage everybody to come down because it is a terrific event, especially if you like Machupa like I do. It's a good thing. With that in mind, let me introduce a few folks. I know Brian Gomes would have liked to have been here. He couldn't make it. I think Bruce Stewart is also couldn't break out of work today. But Jack Livramento is here, and I'd like for Jack to come up and say a couple of words. Jack.
Thank you, Mayor Mitchell. You know, today, and I'm going to reiterate some of what Mayor Mitchell has said, but that's fine. We come together to celebrate the beginning of Cape Verdean Recognition Week. We come together to celebrate the uniqueness of the Cape Verdean culture, and yet, to a certain extent, we are very similar to many cultures that have emigrated to the United States. Is it by chance that we arrive here in the city of New Bedford, or is it by design? Whaling vessels from New Bedford put out to sea with a sparse crew. They headed for the islands of Cape Verde and many islands off of the African coast. They rounded out their crews and set sail for a voyage around the world. Once their holds were filled with whale oil, they made sail for their home port, New Bedford. Many of the Cape Verdean whalemen looked at what they had earned, which was little or nothing. After years at sea, they decided to remain here. They sent for family and friends to provide a life for them. When the only rain you get for years is the dust from the Sahara Desert, it is time to move to another land. That is how we somewhat begin our arrival here. But we did not come empty-handed. We come with gifts, we come with ambitions. We are a hard-working, industrious, educated, and willing to learn people. We come with gifts of music, saudade, dance, funana, athletes, and musicians who could play and sing with any instrument. July Gonzalez, Candida Rose, Marlena Johnson. We come with a little different cuisine, jagacida, cachupa, canja, gufong, brignola, couscous, col de pêche. We come speaking many languages, Creole, Portuguese, English. We come with family ties that bind us together and extend our support to the entire country. We have fought in our world wars and Korean and Vietnam conflicts. We are truly a part of this land we call the United States. And yet we remain still connected to our country of origin, Cape Verde. Let us begin this week of celebration of Cape Verdean culture. We invite you to join us in our celebration, to visit our restaurants, Izzy's on School Street, Central Kitchen on Wing Street, to celebrate the Cape Verdean Recognition Parade on Saturday, and to continue the celebration at the Verdean Vets Memorial Hall. And on July 4th, we will invite you to the Cape Verdean Independence Bike Ride as the celebration continues. We come together aware of all that Cape Verdeans bring to our city of New Bedford, and aware of all that we have contributed to this unique American culture. We lift up our Cape Verdean culture, and we celebrate all cultures that make up New Bedford. We come together celebrating our oneness that unites us all. We are all truly unique. Happy Cape Verdean Week. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jack. And with that, let me call up Marion Rogers, the president of the Cape Verdean Recognition Committee, to say a few words about this year's celebration. Marion.
Okay, good afternoon. This week is Cape Verdean Recognition Week, and New Bedford is a city that has a rich and cultural history, and the Cape Verdeans are definitely a part of its history. The Cape Verdeans have made their presence known in New Bedford with a school named after attorney Alfred J. Gomes and a U.S. post office after Judge George Layton. The Cape Verdean Census Committee was formed in 1972 under the leadership of Manuel A. Lopes. The original goal of the Census Committee was to have Cape Verdean included as a separate category on the 1980 federal census form. The Census Committee was renamed the Cape Verdean Recognition Committee. The Cape Verdean Recognition Committee, under the leadership of Manuel Lopes, sponsored the Cape Verdean Recognition Parade and the Educational Aid Committee. This year is our 40th Cape Verdean Recognition Parade, and we are honoring the founding members of the Cape Verdean Recognition Committee. Today we have present, and I'd like her to stand, we have one of the founding members present, Mrs. Stephanie Correa. You can stand. And the founding members who are being honored are Manuel Lopes, he was a chairperson, Teresa Almeida, Valentina Almeida, Henry Barrows, John Brito, Stephanie Correa, Mary Easton, Edwin Livramento, Dorothy Livramento, Alberto Naru, Antone J. Ramos, Lucille Ramos, and Joanna Ribeiro. And it gives me great pleasure to talk about the activities that we will have this week. Besides the flag raising, on June 28th, the Cape Verdean Recognition Scholarship Committee will be awarding scholarships and they will be awarding $23,000 in scholarships, and that will be at the 6 p.m. at the Whaling Museum. And the scholarship committee is chaired by Marilyn Gonsalves, and at this time, I'd like to introduce Marilyn.
Good afternoon. Excuse me, I have a cold. I just want to say that the Cape Verdean Recognition Scholarship Committee will be awarding over $23,000 to 26 outstanding high school graduates from the greater New Bedford area. The ceremony will be held on June 28th at 6 p.m. at the New Bedford Whaling Museum. The committee has awarded over $115,000 to 150 recipients in the past 7 years. In its 8th year of raising funds, the Cape Verdean Recognition Committee has helped our young adults attend universities and colleges as UMass Dartmouth, Brown University, Howard University, Bridgewater State, New England Conservatory of Music, Bristol Community College, Georgetown University, to name a few. As in the past, the success of our efforts has largely been due to the contributions of our sponsors, who have gone out of their way to lend financial support to this endeavor. Every year, the money we raise has been donated to the cause of increasing awareness and the importance of education and leadership of our young adults. We realize that the economy has affected many, but with your continued support, we can continue our work to assist our promising graduates. You can go on our website for information, cvrcinc.org. We accept contributions all year long in addition to our fundraising events. The CVRC has a 501c3 status, and all contributions are tax deductible. We hope you have a wonderful week with us. Thank you.
Okay. Now I'd like to call up Frank Barrows, who is the co-chair of this year's parade, to say a few words about the parade.
Good afternoon. As you know, the parade is scheduled for Saturday, June 30th. This is our 40th anniversary, so we're hoping that this celebration will really come through. We've done a lot of work this year, as you know, and I want to reiterate what Marilyn said as far as with the donations. We count on that so much, and that we do appreciate what we get from local businesses and all the individuals, families that assist us. And your continued support is definitely necessary and appreciated. This year, we have 2 drum and bugle corps that will be participating in the parade from the Drum Corps International organization. First one is the Colts Drum and Bugle Corps from Dubuque, Iowa. And secondly, we will be having the Teal Sound Drum and Bugle Corps from Jacksonville, Florida. And both these organizations are youth organizations, and they compete throughout the country during the year. So we're looking forward to them participating and entertaining us this year. And as usual, we have some of our regulars, which is the Bay State Band, the Dixieland Jazz Band, and this year, returning after several years, is going to be the Steppers Youth Organization, the little marching unit from Providence, Rhode Island, which, if you recall, they used to finish our parade. They were at the end, and they used to do a bang-up job. Those kids work hard. So we've got a lot of entertainment this year. We also will have the Steel Drum Band, and there's some other Cape Verdean music entertainment. So we're looking forward to quite a celebration. So please join us 11 a.m. from Butler Park, Rockdale Avenue. That's where we step off from. The parade will be doing its normal route, and the only exception this year, of course, will be turning north on Purchase Street to complete the route of the parade and ending at 561 Purchase Street, Cape Verdean American Veterans Memorial Hall. And there will be plenty of celebration there. Skyliners will be playing after the parade. Also, Candida Rose will be entertaining us. So it's quite a celebration. So we welcome you and look forward to Saturday, and hopefully we'll be blessed with some better weather. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Frank. Do you want to add anything else?
Yes, there's another.
Mary Ann's got more.
No, we have more activities, and everyone's invited. We'll be honoring the founding members Tuesday night at the library, and we also will be the opening of the Cape Verdean recognition exhibit, and we'll have Manuel Lope's collection there. That'll be one of the exhibits that's included, so I hope to see everybody there. Thank you.
Great, thanks, Mary Ann. So we got a great week of events today, this week, and let's hope we have good weather on Saturday. It's supposed to be okay next weekend, but you never know with these 5-day forecasts, right? But yeah, and this is directed to our TV audience. It's a terrific parade. Come out and enjoy it. Big crowds every year, especially when the weather's good. So let me close by reading the proclamation honoring Cape Verdean Recognition Week. So this year marks the 40th anniversary of Cape Verdean Recognition Week, sponsored by the Cape Verdean Recognition Committee. The honorary grand marshals for this year's parade will be the founding members, living and deceased: Manuel Lopes, Chairperson Teresa Almeida, Valentina Almeida, Henry Barrows, John Brito, Stephanie Correa, Mary Easton, Edwin Livramento, Dorothy Lopes, Alberto Neru, Antone Ramos, Lucille Ramos, and Joanna Ribeiro. This is the 40th annual Cape Verdean Recognition Parade, and the Cape Verdean Recognition Scholarship Committee has awarded over $130,000 in scholarships to deserving high school students. This is the 37th anniversary of the independence of the Republic of Cape Verde. The parish of Our Lady of Assumption Church in New Bedford was the first Cape Verdean Catholic church in North America, celebrating this year its 107th anniversary. The main post office, as we all know, in New Bedford is named in honor of the Honorable George N. Layden, the first Cape Verdean American U.S. District Court Judge in the United States. Now, therefore, as Mayor of the City of New Bedford, I do hereby proclaim June 24th through June 30th, 2012, as Cape Verdean Recognition Week, and ask all of our citizenry to share in the celebration. And again, get yourselves out to the parade because it'll be a good time as always. Thank you, everyone. I knew Mary Ann was not done. Just one more thing.
No, I just wanted to thank everybody who was in the program, but I also wanted to recognize the Cape Verdean Recognition Committee. We have some members here, so I don't want to forget anybody. So Frank Barrows, Norma Belay, maybe you can stand, Dottie Gomes, Cynthia Morris, and Marilyn Gonzalez, who's Vice President. Okay. And then we have, and Dana is part of our parade committee also. Okay, so I just want to thank everyone.
It's okay. It's okay. And another thing. All right, thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you at all the events this week. And we have refreshments. Yes, so dig in. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, dear Corinne. Happy birthday to you.
Your choice to recycle can affect more people than you think. Call Marissa at 508-979-1493 to request your free recycling bins. This message was brought to you by the City of New Bedford and UMass Dartmouth Charlton School of Business.